Hello everyone. The agenda of today's session to discuss about the GCP networking related questions which are mostly asked in the GCP interview. So it's a basically we'll start from network components. There are uh, two sections we'll cover here is a BPC network. In BPC network, we'll cover the shared BPC and BPC peering as well as BPC network. And uh, apart from this, we'll also cover the hybrid networking. So in hybrid networking, we have two options to connect, uh, and hybrid networking is used to connect your on-premises network with your GCP or any other cloud network like Azure or AWS to connect with your GCP network. In hybrid network, we have two options: interconnects and VPN. So both are used to get connected with the different networks like on-prem, Azure, or AWS. So here these are the two available things: is a VPN and interconnect. So first we'll discuss about the VPN. What is VPN? In VPN we have a connectivity, or it's a IPsec connectivity between the source and the destination, like it's a between on-prem or the cloud network. So we can create a VPN network. Is that there are two type we can use. Is that one is HA based and another is uh, classic VPN. So first I will show you the slide over here. So this is the VPN things is a HA VPN and the classic VPN. In HA VPN, it's a create two tunnels, and in a classic VPN is a single tunnel VPN. And the difference between the HA VPN supports dynamic routing, only BGP, and classic VPN supports dynamic and static, both kind of routings. Also, it's a the in classic there are three routing options. It's a dynamic, means bind dynamic is with the BGP protocol, is a border gateway protocol, or is a routing based or the policy based. Okay, so I will show you how to check that. So always the in the interview they push how you create the connectivity between your on-premises to GCP. So whatever you used, you can say that I used a VPN connection with a single tunnel, or is a classic VPN we used, or we used a VPN with a HA. So next is what is the HA? In HA, it's a create tunnel 1 and tunnel 2. There are two tunnels. So it's a high availability base. If one tunnel is get stop or not working, in that case, is a user can connect with the tunnel 2. And it's a obviously it's a using the two tunnels, then it's a cost is also high. So is a giving us the 99.99 SLA. And next one is the classic VPN. In classic VPN, it creates only one tunnel. This is as per the diagram from between on-prem to. So if the interviewer asks what connectivity option you used a VPN, or in VPN is a classic VPN or the HA based VPN. And also if you used a interconnect uh, for the connectivity between on-prem to cloud or GCP. So you can say it's a interconnect. In interconnect also there are two options. One is uh, Google provided is a dedicated interconnect which is provided by Google. In dedicated interconnect is not available in all data centers or in the all regions where the Google exists. So it's uh, available on the selected regions only. So Oh, in that region where it's available, Google can provide you the dedicated interconnect to connect your on premises between you. Means it's a as a service provider. Google is the service provider to provide you the service. It's a ISP. If the Google is not available there, then for interconnect there is a different option is a partner interconnect. In it means the partner is a different company like it can be Reliance, it can be AT&T, anywhere. So is in the partner interconnect also you can get connected with your on-prem environment or connectivity create a connectivity between Google and on-premises. In uh, both there are the option to select the interconnect options like it's a 10 GB, 20 GB, 30 GB, 40 GB, what kind of speed, how much speed you required. So you can select it. So if you are selecting 10 GB, it's a single pipeline, it's a single tunnel. When you are going to the 20 GB, it's a 10 GB and 10 GB. There are two tunnels. If you are same, you are going to the 80 GB, it's a 8 tunnels with a 10 GB. And also option is there in dedicated interconnect or here is a 200 GB or 100 GB speed you can get. So always if you are going for the 80 GB or 100 GB speed, so always choose a single tunnel uh, for 100 GB. Don't go with the 10 GB 10 tunnel because it will charge more than a single tunnel. Single tunnel is always cheaper than the multiple tunnel. Okay. Now coming back to VPN, and here is a interconnect. So whenever you create a partner interconnect, in that case you need to create a connectivity for the connectivity option. You need to create a license of authority file. So here is the interconnect type, is a dedicated interconnect and it's a partner interconnect. So I'm going with the partner interconnect first. The partner interconnect, continue, and already have a service provider. Yes, if I have already a service provider, I will go with here. Otherwise, I can find the service providers like AT&T, Reliance, Airtel, Vodafone. And if I click here, it will ask me the details of my VLAN, in which VLAN I want to connect, create a redundant pair of VLAN attachments, add a redundant VLAN existing. So here I need to select my network and the region. So whatever region I have, so here I have central region 1 or US East. Then cloud router, if it's not created, I have to create a cloud router, VLAN attachment name and all. So once I will fill the details, it will create a license of authority file, LOA file, and that file I need to send to my service provider like Airtel, Vodafone or Reliance, and they will configure the connection. Same in dedicated interconnect. The this will for the new dedicated interconnect connection or add a in existing one. Suppose I have a 10 GB connection, 10 GB per second GBP, and I want to increase it to 20. So it will create that need to choose the second option. But for this one, for the fresh connection, I will click on the order, and once I will fill it, it will showing here is a how much speed I want. So if I'm going for the 10 Gbps, it's a 34. Fig 2 is a 68. Fig 3, then 5, then 8. So if I'm going to the 80 Gbps speed, it's charging me 27,200 per month. But the better option if I'm going with the 100 GB is a lesser, 1,200 per month less. And if I am going to the 200 GB, it's a much lesser. So 26 is a 52. So it's a better option to choose the 100 Gbps network. Okay. Now next is the VPC. So the question list I am giving you here is a for hybrid connectivity. What you used either you have an option to say I used the VPN connection with the HA based or the classic VPN, or you can say I use the partner interconnect or a dedicated interconnect. But in the dedicated interconnect, Google service should be there in that region, and you can find it from the list. Once you go to the interconnect is a dedicated interconnect option, you will find the list of the Google service that Google is providing service on that region or not. Now I'm coming back to the VPC, and in VPC we can create is a in the network basis. First we create the network. Inside that network we create VPCs, and in that VPC we create multiple subnets. Okay, so here what firewall rules created by default while you creating a VPC or subnet. So while you're creating a VPC or subnet, there are six rules which are created by default. That is allow custom, allow ICMP for all is a 0.0.0.0 slash 0 means is allowed for all. So they by default is allowing all ICMP traffic, all RDP traffic, port number 3389, all SSS traffic, port number 22, and is denying ingress incoming traffic means the traffic which is coming from the uh, on-prem or the internet. So this is to deny all incoming traffic, and 0.0.0.0 slash 0 for all, and say here is a allowing all outgoing traffic. So if anyone asking, so what are the default firewall rules creates while you creating a VPC or subnet, that time always remember that these two rules is a deny all ingress and allow all egress. You need to tell because these are the main rules. Apart from that, there are three more rules for SSH 420, RDP, and ICMP protocol traffic is allowed for all. Next is in VPC. While you creating VPC, there are two creation mode. What type of subnet creation mode available in a subnet is that is custom and automatic. In custom you can create the subnet as per your choice on that region, as per your uh, choice, like you want to create in US East or Asia, you can create it. But while you are going to the automatic subnet creation mode, in that you need you will get the subnet in all available regions in GCP. Like if GCP having 500 regions, then you will get the subnets created in each subnet. Means 500 subnets you will get. Like suppose if here I have an option to create the subnet, but while I am choosing it as automatic, it will create the region. All 15 region is a Europe, North America, Asia, everywhere it creates the 200. Rows per page 200, and here you can see is a 10 15. Okay, so all everywhere it's create the rules. Now the next is here, what are the dynamic routing modes? There are two dynamic routing modes available. It's a regional and global. Regional means it's a between the region only, like it's a region US East 4. So cloud router will learn routes only in the region in which they are created. Like it's created in the US region 4, US East 4 region, then it will learn the route of that region only, US East 4 only. If it's a global, then it's all the regions, from all the regions, if any route is there, it will learn. So it's a global routing mode. Apart from that, is the next option is BPC peering or BPC sharing. So for that, I'm coming back to here. BPC network peering. In BPC network peering, what we get is a BPC network peering between VPN. Either they are in the same project or on different project. Suppose this is my project one and these are the projects, different projects. So if I am doing peering, they will create a different things here. It's not shared. They both are share their import or export their routes. So here in the project one, the all routes available here will export there and it will import the routes available in the host project. So it can be created in the same project. If in the same project I have multiple BPCs, we can create the BPC peering. Or if it's a different projects and in different projects we have BPCs, then also we can create the BPC peering. And in BPC peering, it's import and export the custom routes, subnet routes, and the public IP. Okay. And while we configure the peering, BPC peering should be configured on the both side. Like in project 1 BPC 1, and project 2 BPC 2. Then I need to configure it in BPC 1 and BPC 2 both. Then it will create a connectivity. First, I need to create the configure it from the BPC 1, and BPC 1 will send the request to BPC 2, and in once we will create the connection from BPC 2 to BPC 1, then it will get connected. And same in the shared BPC is a part of a host and service project. Or suppose we have four projects, and between that we want to create a shared BPC network. So in that one project I need to create as a host project, and that in that host project all our BPCs and subnet would be created. So once the BPC and subnet is created in the host project, that will be shared with other projects like project 1, project 2, project 3. So BPC is created only in host project, not in the service project. But service projects will share these BPC and subnet. So whenever any compute or any resource create here, it will use the BPC or subnet of host project. So it is easy to manage. Okay, so I'm showing you here where is the option. This is the network peering, BPC network peering, and it's created between the BPC test and test BPC 1. These are the two different BPCs. So it's a active, that's why it's a import export custom route, and I'm creating here. So what is the basic requirement to create the BPC peer is the project ID and BPC name. So is a peer BPC in a project or in another project. Okay, it's exchange the custom routes, import export, and it's also import subnet routes with the public IP. Once the connection is mm, created successfully, it's also create the peering routes. So whenever you go on the route section, you will get the peering routes also. And that peering routes is created due to the BPC peering. So you can see it's a default, 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 and the end is a peering route. So it's a peering routes. How many peering routes will create? So if suppose in one subnet you have in one VPC you have two subnets, then there are two peering routes will created or will create on the other side VPN. Is I'm giving you an example is like BPC1 or BPC2. In BPC1 you have two subnets. So while you create a peering in BPC2, it will create two peering routes. And if in BPC2 we have three subnet, then in BPC1 it will create three peering routes. Okay. Now the next is shared VPC, which I want to show you here. So here is the host project and shared with no user, no project. So if I want to manage, I need to click on the manage, and from here this is my host project, and once I go to host project, my host project is here. So it will show me I can select it or attach a project or shared subnet permissions. So here is it showing me also attached a project. I just need to select a project, or once will select, it will show me the detach option, or if I will click on the attach project, it will show me the list of project which I want to attach and which BPC or subnet I want to share. So suppose I have selected this one, and after that it will show me the list of subnets available. Okay, and then I can share that. So just need to save it, and it will save my details or share the subnet detail with other project. Okay, so at the end of this video I'm giving, there are four options. What type of interconnects? Tell me the name in the comment box. What are the different type of VPNs available in GCP? You also comment the answer of this question in the comment box. I put here four questions, and in case of any difficulty or anything you want, so you can ping me in the comment box so that I can cover that in my next video. Thanks everyone, thanks for watching my uh, session, and I will wait for your comments and the answers of these questions in the comment box. And here is my YouTube channel link, Telegram link, and the website link. So in case I'm not getting connected or you are unable to connected with me, so in that case you can use my Telegram channel and post your queries over there also. I will put this in the comment box or in the description box. I will put all these details. So thanks for watching. Have a nice day.